$30 for a 6-day, 5-night tour group. Explore China's stunning landscapes. Just over $5 a day, meals included, lodging covered, and you get to travel. What a steal. Round trip over 1,800 miles, stuck on a bus all day, averaging 4 hours of sleep, munching on pickled veggies, and dropping 6 pounds in 6 days.
妈妈，我不想玩了，我要回家。
6 a.m. departure, but the old guy next to you's been waiting 2 hours because the bus is still in another city. Circles the city for an hour, finally hits your doorstep. The guide lays it down.
咱的团费之所以真低，人家购物店赞助，要不咱那个想想220块钱，连咱这几天的车费都够。
The old-timers bring their own background music, you know. 14 hours on the bus, no iron butt, no chance. Room assignments, starving after 10 hours, surviving on a cup of instant noodles. Blow $7 on some real food. Day 2, 4 a.m., the old guys are already yapping in the lobby. Meetups at 6. Bus rolls to Mao's hometown. Guide says we're offering flowers to Chairman Mao, $2.70 each.
我以为花了钱是一人一枝花，没想到是一个团一个花。
7 more hours to Guilin. Guide hands out free tickets.
这位就是书法家，给大家送祝福、送墨宝，免费的。五福临门300元，我数1、2、3，谁先举手，谁先带走。
Hit 2 free attractions. Now the main event.
科技风呀，是高科技啊。
4 sales reps ramble for 3 hours. Nobody buys. 0 sales. In Yangshuo, lunch for 9. 7 dishes. Diet mode. At the cave, snap a pic. $3.50. Carp leaps the dragon gate. Back to the hotel, but no check-in. Why? Nobody bought at the shopping store, so the hotel fee's unpaid.
我现在也不知道怎么办，老板现在挂我电话，基本上都是在65岁左右的。 这个的话呢，在下面热啊，我暂时先帮这个老板先把他房费先垫着先。
Those steam buns you dissed, gone. Just a bowl of porridge at the minority village.
我们阿婆呢，年纪很大了，有70多岁，但是她的头发保养得很长很密。回家以后要想家族兴盛，人丁兴旺，好的、值钱的、贵重的全给老婆带。你就把葱姜蒜、鸡蛋白、银子。 放在纱布里趁热滚我们突出的位置。我70、80岁，戴眼镜都不需要戴。没有这个标准。
开始光了。
2 hours later, photos, $4.10. After yesterday's drama, a dozen people cave and buy today. Half an hour and the attraction's done. At the 7-star hotel.
7星不会这么高级吧？昨天还吐槽饭菜一般，今天更一言难尽了。 1分饱都没有。
Another mandatory photo, $3. Park stroll, then shopping store.
刚开始就发东西了。
2 hours later, one person buys. Buy one, get 10 free gifts, blankets, pillows, bedding, slippers, belts. Same route, same package. Even $0 tours. Don't think these budget tours are just rough conditions you can tough out while sightseeing and losing weight. The average 65-year-old Chinese has lived through multiple CCP purges. What haven't they seen? Cross an old red guard, and good luck outsmarting them. Plus, seniors have secret martial arts moves.
Fight! 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 Fight!
用胳膊去触碰汽车的反光镜，然后佯装跌倒。这个老人虽然演技浮夸，但他1小时却能净赚800块钱。
Now let's check out middle-aged, low-budget tour groups, where the real action's at.
安静，安静，听我说，大哥闭嘴。好，那么待会儿的话，每个人必须要来我这里买1瓶水，水的话是50块钱1瓶儿。
云南旅游你看来不来了？
The king of low-cost tours, Yunnan, numero uno, nobody dares claim second. Yunnan's 6-day, 5-night double tour just $699. Sign up and before you even check in, they're jacking up the price. Guide teams up with Jade dealers, forcing tourists to buy Jade or get stuck there. Whole groups bullied into buying. Here's a sweet Yunnan-style threat.
这些什么时候最不要脸？挣钱的时候真的从来没有要脸过。花掉应该花的那笔钱，大家都是成年人。那不听扎西是有手段的，你不要来试，你一旦试到了我的手段，绝对是比你厉害。我有1000、1万种方式让游客平安开心的结束你们的旅程。啊，当然我也有那么几个无道德底线、无良知底线的人情没有的一些操作方式。 那么也可以让你难过的、不平安的把行程结束。
Tourists called the Yunnan 6-day tour a nightmare. This guide's been at it for a decade, with victims dating back 3 years.
把我的饭碗给我砸了，你试一下。你家地址哪里住哪号房？清清楚楚、明明白白。
He said this while waving a Tibetan knife. These low-budget tour gangs starving for cash don't drag you to pot shops, health supplement stores, or photo booths. They're jackpot, Jade stores where profits are insane. There's a Chinese saying, gold has a price, but Jade's priceless. Gold's got a clear market value, but a good piece of Jade, amateurs can't tell. Insiders say 90% of Yunnan's jade comes from Sihui, Guangdong. Bracelets in scenic shops are made from scraps. The world-famous Hechen jade, it's dyed Qinghai material from Jieyang, Guangdong. Wholesale for a few bucks, sold in stores for thousands. Won't buy, they kick you off the bus, ditch you in the wilderness, hurl insults, threaten you, or throw some kung fu moves. Stay on the bus, they lock you in a sweltering coach. Don't want to listen? Tough luck.
为什么不能睡呢？
不能睡，你要尊重我。大家停在这儿讲呗啊！你睡醒了我们再走。
知道我举报你啊，这样子。
你去，快去。
Ticked off enough, the CCP puts on a show. Law enforcement road checks asking tourists if they were forced to shop or if the itinerary changed. Staged. The CCP's pros at this, from disaster relief to helping citizens. These days, even thugs wear suits to look classy and polished.
准备100块钱，马上给我，是吧？花不起就下车，来，下车。没有钱就不要出来嘛。
Guide demands your contract with the agency, rips it up, then comes with fists and threats. The journalist gets dumped at the Lijiang Shangri-La border, 2 hours drive either way. Locals say people get ditched there daily. The journalist and other stranded travelers hit the tourism board. Staff says, guides from Shangri-La out of our hands. At Shangri-La's tourism office,
找不着他了啊！如果万一这出现了，瞎猫碰着死老鼠，我们会搞不好会碰到。游客的这个理性消费观念不对，你按这个价格一交了，有些事儿早就谁都不敢。
You heard that right. CCP speak isn't even human anymore. Record them, you're a thug.
不他不要我就拘留你，我就说到拘留你，我就拘留你。不拿过了，给他叫同事那个宝宝都给他拿过去，你听见我的人员。好呀，那我报警吧。报，我你这我就报你，我就要抓你。你这样游客我们是不欢迎的。现在滚蛋！永远不要来香格里拉。
This was a journalist's undercover report from 12 years ago. Has anything changed? Small-time crooks rob you, then pay tribute to the CCP. The big-time crook, no backing, mess up in the morning, you're in the police station sipping tea by afternoon. Yearly crackdowns, constant improvements. Like Chinese roads, every spring they crack, so they fix them. How else do CCP officials fatten their wallets? Crooks and officials in cahoots, win-win. Sure, some slip through, like savvy college kids. Ever seen China's holiday travel rush? Think African migration, but humans buy tickets. Prices double, and good luck getting one. Mom hands over $429 for a budget tour. Kid spends $86, pockets $343, and vanishes before the shopping starts. Smart brain, fresh moves. A guide spilled the tea. A 20-person group trapped in a shopping store not released until they buy? That's a betting group. Big bets, small bets, locking people in? That's a huge bet. Want a nice Yunnan trip, decent lodging, good food, full itinerary, no shopping stops, no guide hawking junk on the bus? $700 in the off-season. Depends on whether you join a shopping tour. For example, on mainland China's TikTok live streaming platform, they sell budget travel packages like a 900 99 yuan, 6-day, 5-night Yunnan tour. The tour guide or agency hands over the entire 999 yuan to the streamer, plus an extra commission of 500 to 1,000 yuan per person. Then they've got to cover transportation, hotels, and other costs. So for the guide to break even, each tourist has to spend at least 3,000 yuan on average. That's why these low-budget tour guides always say stuff like, you gotta have a conscience. I'm serving you for days, and you're just mooching off food and drinks. Shopping stops compete with each other too. After you buy something at one of these stores, the staff give you a badge to wear so they can tell at a glance who hasn't spent money. The guide keeps pushing you to buy. If a store doesn't make sales, the guide won't bring tourists back there next time. In Hong Kong's low-budget tours, it's like a gamble between a few bosses. Maybe the gold shop boss covers accommodation, boss B pays for flights, boss C handles ferry tickets, and boss D takes care of shopping store entry fees. On the first day, they usually won't take you to any shopping stops. You get good meals, fun attractions, and a relaxed schedule, just enough to let your guard down. Then the shopping marathon starts. Some tour guides even take you to so-called free attractions, like filming locations of classic Hong Kong TV dramas that were hugely popular in mainland China. Some people might say, I've joined a cheap tour before and wasn't forced to buy anything. Well, all I can say is, you were lucky. Your group probably had some big spenders who covered the whole group's sales quota with just 1 or 2 purchases. But no matter how the gamble plays out, whether you buy willingly or feel pressured, the tourists are always the ones footing the bill. Many Chinese, brainwashed by CCP culture, have a cutthroat me-first mindset, marching to the party's beat, cranking greed to 11. Skim to win, missing a deal is losing. That's their life code. With the CCP as the mafia boss, local goons exploit this. $0 to join, 10 grand to leave, like a casino, but at least casinos give you a shot to win. On the CCP-run pirate ship, you only lose. Even with everyone packing cameras today, this still goes down. Offer a cheap tour and people sign up. The real trick to dodging this scam? See through the garbage the CCP's been feeding your brain. That's the only way to escape their claws.